This segment on Bridge Street is sponsored by Pound of Ground.
All right, this may sound familiar. It's dinner time. You don't have any elaborate plans for a meal. Maybe you don't have any plans for a meal, but our next guest has the answer.
And dinner time, some of my favorite words. Heidi Meyer has faced that dilemma with her family all too many times. She's developed Pound of Ground Crumbles, a quick answer right out of the freezer, and she joins us from her kitchen right now. Thanks for joining us this morning, Heidi.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so, fill us in. Let's dive right in. What is Pound of Ground Crumbles?
Yeah, well, as you mentioned, we're busy parents, don't always have a plan for dinner, especially late in the week when we're out of groceries, out of energy, and enter ground beef. It's the perfect food, right? It's economical. It could be tacos one day, spaghetti the next, and we were always frustrated having it maybe in the freezer, but still frozen. So we invented Pound of Ground Crumbles. It's simply 100% pure all-natural ground beef that cooks from frozen in 7 to 8 minutes.
Yeah, I see that on the side of the packaging. It surprised me. Cooks in 7 to 8 minutes right out of the freezer. So walk us through this. How do you go about cooking them? What's the best way to go about cooking them?
Yeah, so you buy it frozen, you keep it frozen, and it cooks from frozen. So, that's how you know it's frozen, right? So you just empty the package right in a preheated skillet. Hear that sizzle? And it's as simple as that. It just starts cooking. They're already crumbled. Small things cook faster than big things. So with no thawing, no planning ahead, you can have a great ground beef-based dinner anytime.
I mean, I hate to ask the obvious question, but this is real beef, right?
It is. It's 100% pure all-natural ground beef. It's just been quick frozen in small pieces. Again, because they cook faster than having a big old block.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. And Heidi, how about you give us some ideas of, how to incorporate this in your meal? What are some of your favorite recipes to use with this?
Yeah, well, of course, the go-tos are tacos. I mean, we could have tacos any night, and there's so many things that you have in your pantry or ingredients you have on hand that can dress that up. Of course, there's chili, spaghetti, sloppy joes. I'm actually making a one-pan skillet stroganoff right now. So I browned up the Pound of Ground. I put some beef broth and egg noodles, let it simmer a little bit, and then you just have to add some sour cream and mushrooms, and you have a one-skillet stroganoff. Super easy. Again, a lot of ingredients you probably have on hand. So if you keep the product in your freezer, you're kind of ready for dinner any night.
Steve, I can't tell you how many times me and my wife have had this kind of borderline argument. I thought you were supposed to defrost the meat. So where can we find these Pound of Ground items in CNY?
Yeah, so you can check out our website, which is poundofground.com, for a store locator, but we're at Tops Market and BJ's Club. We have a 3-pack available there.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. When I look at this, I think about all the recipes. I'm Italian, so I think pasta with meat sauce. That's what I'm thinking right off the bat.
That's perfect. Chef's kiss on that one.
Right, Heidi.
Nice bolognese.
Yeah, exactly. Heidi, this is great. Anything else you want to make our viewers, aware of about your product?
Yeah, I mean, we're just constantly getting great feedback from consumers. I mean, using words like game changer or life-changing. It sounds funny because it's just ground beef, but never having to thaw the ground beef again and being able to cook it when you need dinner is awesome. And I just encourage people to try it. Let us know what you think.
Heidi, I don't think that's hyperbolic at all. No. I really do think this is a game changer in the kitchen, especially for parents.
Convenient, and it might save a few arguments between you and your wife. Right?
Yeah, you're saving marriages one pound of ground at a time, Heidi. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, as Heidi mentioned earlier, you'll find Pound of Ground Crumbles at Tops and BJ's locations around Central New York. You can learn more about them online at poundofground.com.